Hello, and welcome back to the Bay of Sins. I want this render window to be lined up. There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, I hope that was bugging someone else, so that I don't feel terrible about that. Right, now, going on. Now that I've accidentally minimized things and forgot to mute my stream. What are we doing? We're making more generic NPCs. So many generic NPCs. I think what I want to do now is make the... I didn't realize I showed my desktop background on stream. That's what it is. Enjoy. Anyway, we're making more generic NPCs, because that's, you know, that's how it is. Generic NPCs all the time. I think what we're gonna do is make the security force of the Produce Guild, because they've got their own security. They don't rely on the police, because the police are horribly corrupt. The police force of the Produce Guild is mostly made up of, did I say police force? I meant to say security force. If I said security force, you know, whatever. It's fine. But either way, the security force of the Produce Guild is made up mostly of sort of like retired police officers who have been swayed by the money of the Produce Guild, or the slightly less questionable morality of it. Now, I've been looking around and I've been thinking in terms of NPCs, how many people I actually want to make. And I think what we're going to do is make the security force of the Produce Guild sort of like 8 people. The police force will be around 12. And there will be just a ton of fisher people, fishermen, fisherwomen, and many Baytown residents. And that's fine, because, you know, the police get their authority from their firearms, and it works similarly for the Produce Guild. Alright, well, with that introduction out of the way, wasn't really an introduction, but whatever, let's make generic NPCs, shall we? I'm sure this could be abbreviated, but, you know, I figure I'll type it all out, so that if people want to come in later and play around with the, whatever, they want to come in and look at scripts, or look at NPCs or whatever, it's easier to find. Produce Guild security, yay! These guys are not as well equipped as the police force, because I think the police probably confiscate all their shit when they leave. Which is bullshit, because the police have to buy their own guns, but... you know, that's just a staple of Tyconian ruling. That's what I'm gonna call it. Alright, I think this guy might be a little bit fat, actually. You know, this doesn't matter. What am I doing? This man's gonna be our template, so... should probably get stats and things sorted out. Alright, agility. If I were, you know, min-maxing this would be high, because they have guns. But, yeah, I think we'll put that as 7. That's fine. Charisma? No. No. You might say, oh, but the police have to be somewhat charismatic when talking to victims and such. No, they don't, because they create victims. Well, maybe not all of them, but the vast majority. Alright, let's put endurance to 8. Health? I think we'll do 120. I think that'll be okay. Intelligence, I think 4 is fine for that. Luck, put that at a 5. Perception. I don't know what this affects for NPCs. I'm not entirely sure it affects anything at all. So we'll put that to 900. I mean, sort of like 6. Strength, 7 seems fine. Alright, perfect. Factions, still in the Bay of Sins general faction, of course. And just to reiterate, you know, we'll be going over factions more in depth and such, you know, fleshing those out, making them actually do things when we're making quests, because that's when they'll be important. Relationships don't really matter at the moment. AI data, AI data. I think we'll make him aggressive, and I think he'll help his friends, his allies. Confidence, average. Let's make him brave. You know, he's got a gun. Why not? Inventory. Oh, excuse me. So, again, this is where I probably should have gone to outfits first. But, you know, live and learn. Or just live, in my case. Sin security outfit. Oh my. Now, I don't think these guys have any combat armor, or, power armor, or armor of any kind, really. Maybe they have leather armor, actually. Leather armor might be fine. I don't really want them to have, a uniform. So, this is where we should put in some leveled lists. Leveled items, actually, not leveled lists. I don't know if leveled lists are still a thing. Might actually be the same thing, but, you know, whatever. So let's have a look at leather armor. This is where I'm gonna find out that, yeah. I was worried that leather armor was gonna be one of those things that was split up into many different things, but, you know, there it is. That's, whatever. Let's go with, leather armor any. Although, does that include, yes. Yes, it does. Okay. In that case, let's do... Now, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. I assume that this means there is a 25% chance, yeah, for that to spawn. So what we want to do to give them leather armor is give them all of these. Every single one, yes, good. Alright, and we still need some sort of underlying, sure, yeah, underlying clothing. I don't know what to go for with that. Shall we see what the, I thought I saw a merchant somewhere, and I was like, psh, yeah, why not? That seems fine. What's this? Let's randomly click on things until we find something that seems okay. Raider Under Armor? Raider Underwear? High School Under Armor? What is High School Under Armor? It's this. Really? Okay. Undershirt and jeans. What's our Raider underwear look like? It's a bit of a jump going from wearing like military fatigues to Raider clothes. None of this is really what I was thinking of when I heard the word Raider. This all actually looks... the harness is gonna be... This is gonna be the one that breaks the deal for me. Yeah, no... Well... It's kind of like a reverse apron. I don't really think they would be wearing a harness. I don't think they would be doing enough physical activity to really warrant wearing something, which presumably is meant to cool them down. I think they'll be, you know, I think they'll be cold, if anything. Alright, let's make our own leveled list, because that's always good. I spell it with a U because I'm British. There we go. Now, was this the, oh no, we were looking at Under Armor, weren't we? Yeah, that's good. This has all, okay. Right, I don't think we want this. Do I care about this? They have a 50% chance of having a hat. I'm okay with that, that's fine. And let's delete our harness. Where's that? Here? Yeah? Underwear 2? Yeah. Alright. None of this. Okay. I have a horrible feeling I've just edited something I shouldn't have edited, but, you know. There we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I did. Good. Wonderful. Alright. Let's go and put that back then, shall we? Glad we did that. Good. Now, this is where I have no idea what to call this, so... Security Ground. Yep. Securet... what? Good. I'm glad that I can still speak English. Let's call it Under Armor... Under... Yep. Okay, not yet. Alright, that's fine. And, get rid of this. A on S. On this. Form, yes. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that I may have fixed that level item and then broken it again. So, I guess we'll go find out. Old item. Here. I don't remember what I was looking at. Hooray! Is this one, maybe? No. That wasn't. Right. Let's open this. Put in Brave Sins, security guard, armor, under. Okay, good. That in there, that should be fine. And now to go and double check our previous underwear thing that I'm fairly sure I broke and have already forgotten the name of. Let's see if I can even find it. I'm pretty sure it was down here. Is it this? No. Is it this? You know, if you came here expecting coherent dialogue, maybe some interesting advancements to the mod, no. None of that. Was it this? No. No, of course not. I feel like it's up here now, even though I'm pretty sure it's not. Was it Wastelander leather? Was that what it was? There we go. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Okay. And now we can not add this to this thing because of reasons. Hooray! I wish I knew why those windows didn't update, but I think that's been a thing for a long time. So I'm not especially surprised by it. I'm just disappointed. What are they called? Projects? I had them selected. Good. Alright. Moving on. Default. Good, I'm glad that the warnings came up for that. I mean, that's what they get for trying to fit into a child's outfit. There we go. Oh, did I just say security? That's terrible. Let's go and change that. Because, you know, having things clearly labeled is always a good idea. Because if you're like me, halfway through doing something, you've already forgotten what you were doing, and if it's called something weird, then you're fucked. That's it. Game over. Nice, I like that hat. I don't. Okay, I think these guys probably only have sidearms. I don't think they've got any of the sort of heavy weaponry that the police have. Even though, technically speaking, everybody gets their guns from Malcolm. He's the only person selling guns. But, you know, for whatever reason. I think the guns are exorbitantly expensive, and because they have to buy their own gun the first time, they then, you know, spend their life working off the gun debt. No, that's not a thing. I don't have a good reason for it. I think they probably don't spend as much on a gun because, as, you know, Project Guild security, they don't really expect to have to use it. Pistol. Good. That's what I was expecting to come up when I typed in pistol in weapons. There aren't any pistols in the game. If you've seen any pistols in Fallout 4, you were hallucinating. Those aren't a thing. What are those called? It probably expects specific like 44 Magnum. Specific like 44 Mag. Yep. One day I'll understand what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. Part of me wants to give them auto pistols. Just for the hell of it. Why not? I should probably give them semi-auto pistols, though. I think I will. So that they can be incredibly ineffectual. Here's the basic pistol. Enjoy. Oh, God. I'm not sure if that means there's a 25% chance for there to be stuff, or if there is. Okay. That's fine. There we go. I'm glad that that hat keeps changing. That's gonna make the face editing real good. Alright, do we need to do anything else with this? I don't think so. I don't think we need to worry about our spell lists or anything. We're not giving them extra armor, or, you know, whatever. Respawn, we don't want to do any respawning. You know, when you kill these people, they're dead. That's it. It's the closest this game gets to mortality. Oh good, the hat's gone now. Alright, let's choose this color of hair. Ah, perfect. I'm glad he's covering that up now. Let this be a lesson. If you're doing face editing and stuff with a leveled list outfit, add the outfit last. Alright, grime. I think we can put some grime on. Maybe not too much, because, you know, this guy lives in Baytown. He's got it good. I think he's got maybe a little bit of grime from working on the docks and such, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Face paint doesn't have any of that, come on. He's got these eyebrows, all the way up to 1. Face tattoo, I don't know why I keep wanting to have a face tattoo. I keep hoping there will be a face tattoo in a good location, and it never happens. That's just the dots again, isn't it? US Coast Guard. Alright, damage. Let's give this guy a nose gouge. You know, maybe he was one of the more violent police officers in his day. Good. I think perhaps he's got a forced smile, although that one's really distracting, if I remember correctly, so maybe not quite that much. Oh, excuse me. There we are. Does he have any other scars? I think, you know, I think he might have a lip cut. Maybe a little bit of a lip cut, not a massive amount of a lip cut. I'm glad that the slider keeps doing that. There we go, good. Blemishes? I don't think he's got any blemishes, actually. I think other than the scars, he's taken pretty good care of himself. The A, his forehead. Why does he have an A? I'm not sure. He just does. Later on, I'll find out that only synths have that. And that'll be awkward, because he's not a synth. He's not, I swear. This one. Definitely that one. Oh, now he reminds me of the companion from Fallout 1, whose name I don't remember. You know the one I'm talking about. This one, sure, Big Beard 04. Everybody likes a big beard now and then. That looks like a man who would be incredibly unpleasant. Alright. Good. Perfect. Now to play with sliders yet again. And to struggle to talk about anything at all. I suppose we're making 8 variations of this guy, which will be interesting. I don't know. I should probably have some sort of head of personnel or something who's in charge of these people, but I don't at the moment. That may change when I'm doing side quests. Because while you might be thinking, well, at least when, you know, all this character generation's done, that'll be it. We won't have to look at these sliders anymore. That is in fact not the case. There will be even more character generation when I'm doing side quests. Because I've only really planned out the main quest. Side quests will just be a thing that I sort of do as the ideas come to me. And maybe one of them will involve some kind of chief of security for the Produce Guild. That is quite a sharp hat. Let's screw with his chin, why not? That's the only thing that looks normal. That's not true. I hope that actually you wouldn't be able to tell anyway. I was gonna say I hope that the outfits change on each of the guards, but I don't think you'll be able to tell any of them apart, so whatever. I don't think it'll really matter. And again, maybe you will, because they'll have different hair. Such. Is that enough now? That might be enough. I don't think he looks like anyone else. Sure, yeah. Alright, that's good enough for me. Okay. Now, the other thing is, I probably don't need to make quite as many NPCs as I'm making, but I don't know, there's something nice about having some handcrafted NPCs. I'm not on any kind of clock, so why not? Now, I think we'll place this guy in game for no good reason. Just for the hell of it. So he'll go right here. There he is. Looking disreputable. As well he should. Alright, so we've got one of them now. Oh, excuse me. So, let's go and make... Female one. So the other nice thing about doing it this way, rather than creating a new one each time, is that I don't have to set up templates. Although, you know, maybe I should be doing it. I'm not sure if it matters or not. But for the time being... I didn't think she would keep the mustache. Alright. Next gen parts... She doesn't keep the mustache. There we go. Alright, does she have some grime? You know what? I don't think she does. I don't think she needs any grime. Because, as we've stated, Baytown is a fairly clean area. You know, it's a post-apocalypse, so it's not that clean, but not too bad. Oh, apparently I need to do this again. Alright. I was kind of hoping that since we were editing a pre-existing reference, that might not be a problem, but never mind. It's also not a reference, it's a form. Or an actor, or whatever you want to call it. I don't care anymore. Untamed eyebrows. For the record, untamed eyebrows look like that. Oh, those are pretty. Okay. Lipstick. Sure. That amount. Why not? Damage. Bit of a lip cut going on. I don't know why everybody has lip cuts. Maybe there's a serial lip cutter in the bay somewhere, and one of the side missions will be to track them down and force them to face justice, be it in a court of law or at the end of a sword. You'll have a sword for that mission if you don't normally. There aren't any courts of law in the bay. That's crazy. No. This color and that color. Yep, good. Eyes, there we go, perfect. This one. I see that they've opted for the hat disguise. Good. Facial hair, no, apparently not. Eyebrows, teeth. Should we give them dirty teeth? Just why not? No. I feel like I've used this haircut a lot. So let's go for 21 instead. Perfect. Alright, character gen morphs. So, you know, if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I'm gonna download this mod and kill everyone in it, I would start with the Produce Guild because they're weak. And, you know, you should always start with the weakest faction. Because then you can take all their shit and work your way up to the stronger ones. Everybody seems to have gaunt cheeks. I don't know why I'm doing that. Apparently that's the thing in this part. In this part. Okay. Ears. Can we even see her ears? No? Okay, who cares? Who cares, he says, and then edits her ears. Ugh. Nose. Let's just make it a really small nose. She will be known as Anne Smallnose. The small-nosed one. Let's move some of these over. That really is a tiny nose. Holy sh... So, this is another one of those streams where I have nothing to say. I don't know. There we go. Is that enough now? Maybe. Let's just make the nose bridge tiny as well. It's okay on a dynamic... Not a dynamic, oh my... Never mind, that was too much. On a generic NPC you can do shit like this because it doesn't really matter. No one's gonna care or notice. One person will notice and they'll be like, wow, okay. That's fine. There we go, yep, sure. Just tip. Scale that down too. Maybe she'll get like, oh god, never mind about scaling that down. That was a step too far, apparently. This is not helping at all. Okay, you know what? Let's leave this as it was. I think that's at least livable. My recommendation is not to look at any of the Produce Guild security too hard. Just let it go. Okay. It's fine. On one of the missions, she'll be somebody who has to come with you. And she'll have many lines so that you need to keep looking at her face. That's not true. Okay. Alright, so now we've got our male archetype and our female archetype. We can more easily clone security guards. I don't know why I said clone. Wouldn't be cloning. Or it isn't cloning since we're moving all these sliders around and making them look different. But let's make our third security guard. Why not? Male 2. That says 12. Oh, 12. Yep, good, perfect. I'm still very good at just basic numeracy, English, all these things. I kind of wish that there was a randomize button. That would save a lot of time. But hey ho. I don't know why I'm changing the rotation. That doesn't really matter too much. I'm also a little bit sad that I can't randomize their hair. That would be amusing to me. This one, that one. No dirt for this guy. Eyebrows, those ones. Apparently can't change them, that's fine. Let's get rid of 2 of these scars. Arbitrarily, those scars are now gone. And I don't think this guy needs a face tattoo. Should we change his skin tone? Let's do this one. Why not? Okay. Back to playing with... Oh, I forgot to do the hair. One... And this one. Yep, perfect. Okay. This seems like a much more reasonable individual than the last one that we made, but you know, there it is. Honestly, I feel like I can probably stop playing with these sliders now, because nobody's even going to be looking at these people. And some of them will have bandanas and such on, because, you know, bandanas for security for, yep, you know what, I am, that's fine. Yeah, let's create a new form. Let me double check that the factions and stuff are set for these people. They should be. Another thing that might be worth doing would be to actually set up the templates on this guy and then on all of them from here. Let me see now. Factions. That's fine. We should have clicked. Should have ticked that. Damn. Oh well. This is what happens when occasionally you look over here and go, oh, that one would have been relevant. Well, that's fine. Now I can't remember. Ah, well then. I will be taking all of those off stream, except for these ones that we just did. You know, okay. And this one too. Huzzah! Okay, fantastic. Let's make our next... I don't know why I clicked new there. I apparently was not paying attention. So, you know, like all the other streams. Alright, female O2. Perfect. Okay, character gen parts. Still can't play with these, I don't think, but, you know, whatever. You know what a good way around this would have been? It would have been if we had edited all this and then changed the ID. That probably would have worked fine. Oh well. This hair color and that hair color. I don't think we need these. I don't even remember adding blemishes. Oh. There we are. Character gen morphs. I don't know why I'm bothering to zoom in. I'm not going to pay attention to the sliders I'm moving. I suppose it's good that we have a bandana then, so that I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, never mind. Oh, I opted not to edit ears last time because of, oh, I forgot to change the haircut. Damn. That one. That's probably very similar. It is fairly similar. That one. Sure. Alright. Move all of the sliders. Yes, good. I do worry that I'm accidentally making them all look related because I tend to move the sliders in similar ways. But, you know, that's fine. That'll just be a part of the lore. A disturbing, creepy part of the lore. That will never come up. Good. Is it different enough now? Yep. Yep. That's fine. Okay. Yes. Alright, what else are we doing? How many of these? How many more of these? How many? What? Is that? Good. English. Still got it. Need 4 more people, apparently. Character gen morphs. Yes, good. Oh wait, character gen parts. This is where I need to remember that I probably shouldn't do anything with this, but... Oh wait, it is letting me edit it. That's odd. Oh, whoops. Here we are. That one. Is that the one he had already? That might have been the one he had already. I wasn't paying attention. This one, sure. Markings. He's got a mole on his cheek. Yep. Alright, he's got this color of... Now, we can't have another blonde character, because as I keep saying, for no real reason, you can only ever have one male blonde character. That's just how it is. Those are the rules. I just made him blonde again. Good. Hey, brown. Perfect. You know what? This guy's clean shaven. And he's got... That was the one he had before. He's got the same hair as before, never mind. There we go, perfect. That is... What is going on with that haircut? These are the stages before a mohawk. It hasn't quite leveled up to the point where it's a mohawk yet. Alright. You know what else? Since I keep sort of moving these in opposite directions to where they originally are, all of the people are going to look alike because I've made them the opposite of where these things were to begin with. So, whoops. That's fine. Again, no one's really going to be paying attention to these people. And if you go and like pay attention to these people because I keep saying no one's going to pay attention to them, that'll break my heart. Just a little bit. So, you know, I mean, if that's your objective, go for it. But otherwise, what the hell? So my hope is that during this stream we can maybe get all of our Produce Guild security guards done. He says, noticing that the stream is almost finished. That's fine. Oh. Anyway, excuse me a moment. Ugh. There, that was it. That was me excusing myself for a moment. Alright, anyway. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that 40 minutes had passed. I pretend that I'm not having fun, but really I enjoy this a great deal. There we go, he's got the tiny eyes. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I forgot to set his eyebrows. It's very important that everybody has different eyebrows. This man has low eyebrows. You know, they're feeling a bit depressed. And who can blame them? The Bay of Sins is a rough place. Alright, sure. Okay, yes. Yes, good. Now let's make security guard male 04. Wonderful. Let's add another kind of eyebrow on top. Never mind. Never mind. Apparently we can't do that. I can't remove this one. It's like, no. You chose arched and now that's what he's gonna live with. This one. And a right burn. That burned. Markings, mole. No. Moles are a rarity in the Bay of Sins. Don't ask me why. I don't fully understand it myself. Ugh. Eyes. Oh man, I forgot to set some of the eyes. I don't think any of our security guards are blind. That would be... I'm sure there are any number of films that I could point to here for blind warriors, blind whatever, but I don't think I've seen any of them. So, there we go. Alright, wonderful. Character gen morphs. This is where I'm going to find out later on down the line, I'm going to find out that if you just adjust like one of these a little bit, and then don't do anything with any of the others, that's enough to differentiate generic NPCs. I don't know why I keep saying dynamic. They're not dynamic NPCs. I don't think dynamic NPCs are a thing, other than maybe dynamically spawned NPCs, which are still not really dynamic NPCs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, neither do I. Let's just, you know, move these all the way over. Perfect. Is that enough, or does he still have the nose? Still got that nose going on. Let's give him a tiny, well, maybe not a tiny nose, but a smaller nose. I think if we focus on the nose, that will help. Let's see. Okay, and where's our nose tip? There it is. Let's scale that down. Wonderful. I think I forgot to change the hair color, so let's do that. Okay, great. Alright. Now we've got our male 05. Skin tone, that one. I don't think this man, I don't think he's got any dirt on him. Well, I'm sure he's done some horrendous things in his time in the police force, but you know. Actually, maybe this is one of the rare people who is in the Produce Guild's security force without having spent any time as a police officer. I think most of them get their positions via nepotism, but you know, whatever. Did I just do another lip cut? The serial lip cut will be the best side mission, and I you know, I highly recommend doing it. Highly recommend. Okay. Graying, why not? Also graying, sure. Facial hair, you know what? This man is also clean shaven. I feel like we don't have enough of those. And hair Mayalo too, which of course is the hat hair. Alright then. Character gen morphs. I feel like I need to increase my generic NPC creation process. I just said increase, I meant the speed of that process. I need to increase the speed of this process and my ability to speak English, apparently. But, you know, that's fine. Sometimes you try to convey something and utterly fail. And, I mean, maybe that's what it's all about. Does this man look different enough now? No. Again, I feel like I can probably just screw with his nose, and that'll be fine. So, let's do that. Nostrils, scale these up a bit. Okay, where's our nose tip at? Nose tip. It's down here. Let's scale it up. Alright, how's that? Perfect. Good. Let's also change his eyes a little bit. I feel like we don't have a lot of variance with our eyes. Where are they? Here they are. Let's scale these up. And screw the sliders a little bit. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. And one more female bodyguard to... They're not bodyguards, they're security. To round off our Produce Guild security force. So I think there will only be sort of one or two of these people around about the place. Sort of, I don't know. I don't want to use the word overseeing because that implies a relationship that is not what is going on. I feel like I'm fully failing at articulation today. So, you know, good. That one. Why not? Should we go for some scars? Why not? Left back deep. Lip gouges. That's how the lip car started off. He started off with gouges. Got into lip cutting later. Alright, But my point is that these people are much more thinly spread than the police force is, whereas they're sort of all concentrated on the wall, and they've got a couple of people who go sort of into the bay to terrorize and shake down, threaten, extort. All these words. Do all of that. Whereas the security force just sort of hangs around wherever the fishermen are, as long as they are also in Baytown. I don't think you see any of the Produce Guild security actually out in the bay. I need to be playing around with the nose a bit more. Looks very distinct. Where are my other nose? My nose bits. Nose tip. That's not really gonna help. Where's the nose ridge? There it is. If we scale this up, if we that up a bit. Apparently that is not helping whatsoever. Fine. Where are other nose things? Search box would be helpful too. Scale that up a bit. I want to move it up. I'm entirely sure what I'll need to do that. That may be nose full or something. I don't know. We will find out. Okay, that's putting it further. It's widening. Oh, there we go. Moving it up. And scale. Sure. Alright. Enough top. Let's play with the eyes again, because I feel like... There. I feel like I want to screw around with those a little bit more. Alright, how's that? Oh, that is... It's freaky. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Yes. Alright, so, there we are. Security force created. I suppose I may as well place them down and then end the stream. Why not? So I think we've got one of them. I'm gesturing to him with my hand, which is, you know, a new mistake. Anyway, we've got one of them over here. Sort of oversee our fishermen who are working on this boat. You know, because I think it's one of theirs and they need it fixed. I think we've probably got... two of them in here. You know, watching over all the stuff. Now, there. Got a hobo? Did I accidentally do a hobo? Yes, I did. Got a hobo who's broken in and is taking all their shit. There we are. Okay. You might have wondered why I've scrolled over here. It's because I don't want to accidentally get two of them in, because then that kind of defeats the point of making all these unique and different ones. Maybe we've got three. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I think there probably are three of them over here. I think this is a location of great value. Produce Guild. This one. Why not? Alright. So, there's our security for the warehouse. I think we've also got... I think there's probably just one of them here, because I think this is like a pretty public area. I don't think anyone's going to try anything over here. Whereas the warehouse is a little bit more secluded. There aren't as many people going in or out. I think there's just one of them here. I think there's also probably some of them over at the merchant docks, where some things, some parts, and fishing type equipment deals probably come in for the Produce Guild. I think there's one or two of them over here. There's probably also a police presence around the docks, but you know, there's a couple of Produce Guild guys as well. And finally, I think we have... I like how I'm saying that while I'm still doing this. Good, yes. Let me introduce the next thing before I'm finished. I think finally we have a few of them over at the greenhouses where they're growing all their fruits and veg. I may have thought that there was more gonna load in there, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you forget the layout of your own mod and then look silly. But that's fine. That's just how it is. Alright, how many do I have? Did I place them down twice? God damn it. Specifically what I wanted to avoid. Alright, well, we'll get rid of one of them. I've got two of her, don't I? I'm sure that there's one of her in the, Oh, is it possible that I didn't change her hair or hair color? That might be what it is. Let's check. Actually, before I do that, let's save. Because I'd really rather not lose all of that stuff. Alright. So let's have a little look. A little bit of a look. Alright, so let me check. Ah, there we are. Apparently I did forget to do that. Where's... Golden blonde, sure, that's fine. Yeah, okay. And we will change the hair to 21. Why not? Sure. Still incredibly creeped out by that face. Okay. Alright. Now, I suspect that this one had the same haircut going on. Alright, yeah. Okay. So that's what was going on with that. Alright, so let's put down our final Produce Guild member. Final Produce Guild security guard. There. And, figure out where our two people are. Right, so I want to keep her there. And I suppose the other one... Oh, the other one's over here, apparently. Alright. Hold on, let's delete her. I think that's okay, because again, I think there's probably a fairly large police presence here anyway. Alright, here we go. Right, so with the placement of our Produce Guild security members, I'm going to end the stream here. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that if you did enjoy, you will come back and watch some more. I stream from Thursdays to Sundays at a time. If you have any suggestions or questions about the mod, or about the creation kit in general, please feel free to ask those or suggest those. If you would like to ask them live, you know, while I'm streaming. Don't know why I felt I had to quantify that. I think it's pretty obvious what I mean, but hey ho. I've got a Twitter account and a YouTube account, which an account. It's kind of like a croissant, but not quite as tasty. Anyway, YouTube and a Twitter account, both of which will post notifications about 5 minutes before I go live. So if you want to ask, suggest things live, those are good ways of staying informed of when I will be streaming. I think that's all I have to say. So thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.